Oh my God, we got a freaking Sydney broad-headed snake as the first snake of the night. I wasn't going to do a video until we find something, but we're out again today. It's a warm afternoon. We're going to spend a few hours this afternoon just walking in some prime death adder habitat through the sandstone and going for a bit of a road cruiser Savo. Very slim chances, obviously. Anything would be nice, but it's good to be out. And yeah, the weather's really warm again today, but not warm enough for a night herp because it cools off pretty quick. Oh my God. Oh my God. We just came down to this creek and that's the third heath monitor that I've seen in just over 2 weeks. This was literally something I wanted to spend so much time trying to get more of this season. And it's so cool because they just are so chillax. They usually let you get so close. And it looks like he was digging and we've interrupted him. So we're gonna watch. I was right, he's foraging. Some people walked past and spooked him into the bush, so we're gonna leave him be. But that is freaking awesome. While we're down here, maybe we're gonna go flip some tin as well because it's just good weather. Here in this distress call, and I was contemplating whether to come in, but just looking at the habitat, I wonder if it's a diamond. That's the only reason I'm down here, because it could be a diamond. But this shit is so sharp. They're just going off. It has to be something good. I was right. There's a diamond up a tree. Wow, look at that. A real nice dark South Sydney diamond. Really, really nice snake. A real nice Southern Sydney typical diamond, like really dark with these really defined like diamondy patterns. It's like a textbook South Sydney diamond pipe. They're just a hard snake to target. They always just turn up when you're not expecting it. And we were just sitting here looking at the lookout today, and the distress calls from these birds were going on for so long, and like way longer than usual. And that's why I thought it was a diamond python, because they're slow moving and they tend to stick around in an area for a while. And initially we thought it was a lace monitor or something, but the distress calls went on for 5 minutes and they were just in this one area. And so yeah, I walked down and I was like, damn, I bet you it's a diamond. Went down and they stopped calling as soon as I went down. And I was just standing there looking around, and then I just looked up and saw him cruising like 10 meters away from where they were. And yeah, because I don't have my camera, I really want to get a nice photo of another diamond python. But spontaneous herp today. Again, like, I don't know, I just always plan to go herping. I never plan to go herping, I just go out when the weather's good. Yeah, heath monitor and a diamond python today. That is banging. Alrighty, so we're back tonight. I'm out tonight because I want to get some better photos of Blue Mountain's tree frogs, which are a spring breeding frog. Now's the best time to see them. And even though tonight's not the warmest, we're like mid-spring at the moment, so hopefully they'll be out. But yeah, I couldn't have a spring video without putting some Blue Mountain's tree frogs in. And I've actually never shown them on the channel before for some stupid reason, because they're like literally my favorite local frog. I've actually been neglecting frogs on the channel lately, so I've decided that's going to change this season. There's going to be a lot more frog action in the videos and a lot more frogging nights, because yeah, they're my second favorite group of animals behind snakes, and we're going to look for my favorite local species. They're not rare by any means, but they're just so cool. But yeah, we'll get there in a second. Hopefully we can find a couple. Let's see if we can spot any. They're not calling, so let's Oh, I can see something. Oh, actually, it's probably a Stony Creek frog. Yeah, it is. Look at this bloke. It's another new one for the channel anyways. Southern Stony Creek frog. Latoria leisure, the other sort of iconic frog from this area. And yeah, actually, I didn't bring my camera down here. I should have, because I want new photos of these too. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They're sexually dimorphic. The males are smaller and they're this nice, vibrant yellow color, and then the females are like a fair bit bigger and brown, a real dull brown color. But yeah, cool little frogs. Also out in spring, so now's the best time to see them. All right, we've got a double header here. I'm gonna have to do the. All right, this is how I'm balancing myself. I just ate a bug too, so we got up here leaf green stream frog, Latoria phylacroa, also very common. And then here we have the target, which is the Blue Mountains tree frog. He's not doing much. You can tell he's bunkered down. It's a cold night. They're not calling. This is sort of how they sit when they're not really active. They're either not going to be out at all, or they'll just be out sort of sitting in the cold like this, just hating life. But yeah, this also actually isn't the best example of the species. I just went to a different spot before this and forgot to film any of them, but I found a nice one that I took photos of. So I'll put the photos of a good example of the species in. And they just got changed. Their genus is not... Oh yeah, I've been calling them all Latoria. This is not Latoria. This is something phylacroa. I'm going to have to check the name of this one. Really sick frog. And yeah, now they're in their own genus, which I keep forgetting to stay up to date with. Really, really good frogs. Every spring is my favourite to come down here and look for these frogs. And these guys, they're very common and very underrated, I reckon. Maybe I just like them because they're a species we get in our backyard at home. But yeah, beautiful little frogs. And this species and the Crinia are the only two that we're calling tonight. But anyways, yeah, there you go. 3 species. Those are the usual suspects for this area. But yeah, I'm probably going to call it a night now. But at least we've got a few new frogs on the channel. We've got some good weather next week too, so hopefully we'll be out looking for death adders again soon. Yeah, I did just hear one calling. I don't know if that's the one calling, but I have got another one on the other side of the bank. It looks a lot more colourful, so I'll see if we can duck over for a squiz. Alrighty, I'm in another weird angle, but that is a better looking, more vibrant example of the Blue Mountains tree frog. Quite variable. You can get some real dull ones and some real bright ones, but yeah, they're such an iconic local spring frog. So pretty, and my favourite local species. Look at the colours on him. I've been seeing a lot of this lately as well, because we haven't had rain for a while. All the little pools are drying up that filled up with rain. So we've got all these common eastern froglet tadpoles in here that are just getting confined into these smaller little puddles. It's pretty sad. I literally spent like 40 minutes the other night trying to move these tadpoles from one puddle to a bigger puddle, and then covering the puddle in leaves and stuff to keep it shaded so it doesn't dry out as fast, to try and help them. But yeah, there's one calling. I'm not doing that tonight because it's just natural selection. Got to let nature take its course, even though it's pretty sad. Like, the common eastern froglets are pretty well adapted to this sort of lifestyle. They have like a... He's going off. They've got a pretty... They're adapted to this sort of lifestyle with these drying out pools and stuff. It's like as quick as a 15-day turnaround for them from tadpoles to metamorph frogs. So, you know, even though these taddies are all small and they all probably are a little bit cooked, it's interesting that they can turn into adult frogs in as quick as just over 2 weeks. All right, so it is, I don't know when the last time I checked in, probably a couple of weeks ago, but it's mid-October and it is so hot today. It is like scorching. It's about 3:30 right now, and I've got like 1 hour until a cool change comes through. I'm like 20 minutes from where I want to be, so I've got to race there. I'm so antsy to get out. I've got to race there, and I've got to just drive super fast and cover as much ground as I can before this cool change comes, because I want to see if this pressure change will bring out the snakes. Really good weather. It's going to be too cold for tonight after this storm comes through, so let's get out there and hopefully find 3 red adders all in the first lap. You're kidding. Good size eastern brown snake. Very rare down here. I've seen 2 live ones in my life. Now this is the second dead one. This wasn't here on the way down 2 hours ago. Far out. I haven't been videoing all the echidnas I've been finding lately, but I've been driving slowly, scanning for adders since I've not seen anything else. I'll give this guy a little feature. This weather is so weird. I don't even know if it's going to rain here anymore, but It did rain here a second ago. It's so muggy. But I don't know, I just don't feel that confident. Just not there, the vibes aren't there. Alright, it was a massive bust. I've been out for like 2 hours. Cool changes come through now. Saw nothing, but that's okay. I'm still gonna leave this in the video because I want to just show that I don't go find snakes every single time I go out. Just a dud day, but we got some good weather next week. Monday looks cracker, so hopefully more adders then. How sick is this? We've been walking all day. I haven't videoed any of the snakes that we found. We found 5 copperheads, 4 red bellies, a mustard belly, a white lip, and now we've just gotten a eastern brown snake in an area that I've only ever seen 2 live ones in my life. And this is a pretty good size one. It's quite slender, but for this area, this is a much rarer find than a tiger snake. It's a really freaking nice, dark eastern brown snake. It's always so good when you get something unexpected like this. You literally never know what you're gonna find. He's just chilling in this little stick now. Probably gonna let him cruise off, but that is such a sick find. I put heaps of these on the YouTube channel, looking for them out in West Sydney, but in the area that we're in now, this is a pretty special find. And especially one that's dark like this. This is a freaking heap sick snake. You can see where the bands would have been as well when it was a younger animal. See you, mate. All right, so it's been like a week and a half, I think, since I last checked in, and today's weather is insane. It's easily the hottest day of the season so far. Probably been about 30 something degrees today, mid 30s, overcast and so humid. By now you would have seen the Death Adder video I did recently. That was only 2 weeks ago as well. Tonight's conditions feel a lot better. Honestly, almost too hot. It's gonna be 28 degrees after dusk. So yeah, we're up at another spot looking for snakes tonight. Not sure how it's going to go because I haven't had that many productive nights road cruising this season, and also because this road that we're going to, I've also been here before and only seen 1 blind snake the whole night. But maybe tonight will be different. Maybe we'll turn something up good. We're at a different spot now because I wanted to check out a new area on the way, and this habitat looks really good. So maybe we'll see something now, but if not, then we'll just come back for dusk. Alright, we're just shy of prime time. Just doing a little road check. Oh, it's actually not that warm, hang on. That's a bit better here. Decent temperatures, really hot in the air. Got my kiwi fruit and my good luck charm Blessington watch, so hopefully the Death Adder gods will be on our side. Look at the cloud cover. The humidity is pretty good tonight. First snake. Oh, yes! Blind snake. See ya. Oh my God, we got a freaking Sydney broad-headed snake as the first snake of the night. 3 blind snakes we've seen, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Amber's just called me. She's herping nearest tonight. She got a tiger snake, a scalyfoot, and a marshy already. Oh my God, this is like the thing I least expected. This is seriously one of the most insane snakes. This is way harder to find than a Death Adder. So while we were photographing that broad-headed snake, we ended up actually cutting the photo session a bit short. It was a really nice snake and a really good one to get photos of. But we were in a bit of a bad spot on the road and there was heaps of traffic coming past, and it just felt like probably best to just let it go and keep cruising as well while conditions were good. But yeah, super stoked to see that snake. That was definitely probably the nicest broad-headed snake that I've ever seen, especially in that area. Really good find, and it was a really good sized snake as well. Definitely over 2 foot long, so nice sized broad-headed snake. I probably won't see one in that area again for a very long time. Alright, after the massive success of that broadhead, I've lost my voice a little bit from screaming, but We haven't seen anything else. It's been like at least an hour. I've just been getting a few blind snakes, and we could stay here and keep, you know, trying, but I think the strap might be to go try a different road before we head home. So yeah, we're going to cruise off to the next spot and see if we can get a boiga or something else for the night. That's what we wanted. Boiga. Nah, baby boiga. What do we reckon, big dog? Brown tree snake. Hang on, let me turn the car off quickly. Brown tree snake, Boiga irregularis. The tiny little baby. Super freaking cute. That's awesome. That's exactly what we wanted. Second species of the night. Alrighty, we're gonna let this beautiful little Boiga cruise off. Exactly what we wanted to see, but as much as I want to keep video on him and looking at him, I've shown so many on the channel lately, so we're gonna keep cruising on. We want to get a diamond now as well. That's got a baby Boiga, an adult Boiga would be sick, and a diamond python. But still, Broadie and a Boiga is not a bad night so far. And 5 blind snakes, yes. All right, so we actually ran into someone that I know out here. His name's Levi, Mad Dog. And so we've been talking with each other and letting each other know when we find things, and he just let us know that he found this bandy a couple 100 meters up in front of us. Beautiful snake, and lucky Levi found this one, because as we pulled up, another car pulled up behind us that probably would have cleaned him up. You can see that sick, loopy defensive posturing that they do, that they're known for. It's so weird and wacky. It's just they're the only snake that has this defense. It's weird. They throw these weird loops up. I think it's just to make themselves look a bit bigger and scare predators, but it's interesting. And when they move, the black and white contrasts look like an optical illusion. It's a massive trip out. But yeah, they feed almost exclusively on blind snakes. So this guy's probably having a mad night tonight, considering we've seen like 5 of them. But oh yeah, I don't know when the last time I saw a bandy was in this area, so I'm pretty stoked with this bloke. But yeah, got to keep moving. Boiga, Boiga, Boiga. Another baby. That's sick. Second baby Boigs for the night. This one's a little bit bigger than the last, but yeah, see this bad bugger. Bringing me all the good luck. Blessington watch. Ooh. This is where we found the Boiga. Look at that. That is real nice overgrown habitat and this big overhang. That's sick. This is exactly what you'd imagine is good for a Boiga. Alrighty, we're heading home now. It was a pretty good night. We got the big broadhead, which was definitely the find of the night, and 2 baby Boigas and a bandy found by Levi. So pretty good. Like, that's definitely the best night of herping I've had so far this season, numbers wise. We've got some really good weather coming up this week as well, so I'll probably be back out again in like 2 nights time. So we will see you then. So as we come up to the end of the year, I'm going to trial doing weekly uploads on YouTube as well. So make sure that you let me know if there's any videos you want to see, and I'll be posting videos every single Sunday from now for the rest of the year. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.